Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. J.C. Swain gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Stepping up now, Minnie Zimmer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Kansas City, shortstop, number eight.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Frankie Jackson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hutchison has a play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. J.D. Hershiser, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So striding forward now, Pliny Porter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Pliny Porter.
In there for strike one.
0-1 for count.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jackson on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
First pitch of the at-bat. Johnny Rocket stands in as he looks at ball one here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is there, 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Albert Perkinson.
So coming to the plate, Albert Perkinson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a 2-out single, but a 3-hitter. Now he can steal the base. There's a lot of things he can do, but most importantly, he gets that 4-hitter to the plate.
Into the box, Elliot Madsen. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Jackson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Preacher Bradshaw. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bradshaw.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Ben Trevino is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. Let's take a look at the second baseman. I love his actions and his footwork. Great range to his right and to his left. But the key, as we all know, at second is the pivot. And can he turn it or can he not? This guy's one of the best.
Alexander Lavallo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Another 1-2 delivery and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball. And next thing you know, it finds a hole. Man, that's a tough break.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Into the box now, Shelby Morrison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it. Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Shelby Morrison is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Stepping in now, Mel Badalucco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Armando Azzopardi. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Armando Azzopardi.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Center fielder.
Digging in, Chester Shepard. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. you could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Jackson comes on now, and he has it one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th.
So digging in now, Frankie Marichal. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now from Arlington, about 20 miles from downtown Dallas as we get ready for the third inning in this one.
Leading off for the Royals.
Coming to the plate now, Lamar Blunt. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Outside 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Minnie Zimmer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Blunt rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Jesse Summers, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Hutchison has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Frankie Jackson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the runner back in standing. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hutchison is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Preacher Bradshaw.
Striding in once again, Preacher Bradshaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Royals. Stepping in, Noah Fenn. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Noah Fenn.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trevino ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Quinn Hutchinson. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. In to score the runner from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now they'll get him at third base. Trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Pliny Porter. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1, here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Into the
Second
box
baseman,
now, Johnny Rocket. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Trevino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexander Lavallo. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hutchinson has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So striding in, Shelby Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Skied into straightaway right. Madsen has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys living right about the same speed. 92 for one starter, 89 for the other. Mel Badalucco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits. no errors, and one man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Albert Perkinson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Albert
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Elliot Madsen pulls this one in the air out to left. Bradshaw arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
First baseman number 22, Armando Azzopardi.
Now to the plate, Armando Azzopardi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting
At the plate,
fielder,
Chester Shepard. 0 for
Shepard.
1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So stepping in,
Leading off for
Lamar
Kansas City,
Blunt. He'll
Patrick
start things out here in
Lamar
a tie ball game.
Blunt.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Trying to pick
Manny
things up where he left
Zimmer.
off. Minnie Zimmer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Down and away, ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hutchison. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jesse.
Ready for
Summers.
another shot now. Jesse Summers, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Said
Leading out for the Rangers, the shortstop, Frankie Marichal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Summers will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher.
Now at the plate, Noah Fenn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that misses for ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Quinn Hutchison.
Number 3, Quinn Hutchison.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set to deal on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he's back easily. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Stepping in now, Quiney Porter pulled softly out toward right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that right there shows how strong he is. That ball got in on him, but he fought it off a little soft liner to fall in the outfield and scores the run from third base. That's a strong guy right there.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now a Slurve is going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson sprinting after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting, third baseman, Albert Perkinson.
Now at the plate, Albert Perkinson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 2 and the Royals 1. Striding in once again, Frankie Jackson.
Center fielder, Frankie Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Another try at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again.
Bradshaw.
Preacher Bradshaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, right
Ready
fielder,
for another chance? Ben Trevino. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Pablo Vaccaro takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Pablo Vaccaro.
From the stretch, sent on the ground out to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in once again.
Leading out for the Rangers, right fielder Elliot Madsen.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, no surprise, another single will lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
In now, Armando Azzopardi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at bat.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Max Trainer takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Trainer.
Standing in now, Chester Shepard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box now, Frankie Marichal. He grounds it sharply to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
So that's a big hit right there. After the double play, you thought at first they were going to have a big inning, and now you feel like you're not going to get anything out of this. He comes up with a big clutch 2-out hit.
Stepping in now, Noah Fenn, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lavallo is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Leading off for Kansas City.
Standing in,
Designated
Shelby
hitter,
Morrison.
Shelby
It's been an 0 for 2
Morrison.
effort for him to this point. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch.
batting,
Shelby Morrison is retired to start out the 7th. Mel Badalucco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 1-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and
Lamar.
he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out toward second. Rocket takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Rangers lead this one 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Quinn Hutchinson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Back up to, oh no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Pliny Porter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Johnny Rocket.
So stepping in, Johnny Rocket. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. A little bouncer. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He'll try it again from first. Hit to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Perkinson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jackson has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave 1. As the lead remains 3. Coming to the plate now, Minnie Zimmer. He'll have the first.
Shortstop, Minnie Zimmer.
Devin Costello has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Devin Costello.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Ready once again, Jesse Summers. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Madsen ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Edward Lassiter will come on now and pinch run here.
Jackson.
Now to the plate, Frankie Jackson.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen
Rangers,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Zimmerman.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw won't get him. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Trevino.
Now at the plate, Ben Trevino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The first baseman, number 12, Alexander Lovallo.
At the plate, Alexander Lovallo. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the one. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. Texas is out in front 3-2. Jordan Clement is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Jordan Clement.
Corey Rosales will come on defensively now as he takes over.
Second base, number 34, Corey Rosales.
Elliot Madsen stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in, Armando Azzopardi, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jackson is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Chester.
Now in the box,
Shepard.
Chester Shepard. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Nathan Epperson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nathan Epperson.
Nino Tejera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Tejera.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Shepard coming in. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
In now, Mel Badalucco. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping into the box, Lamar Blunt, as he'll look to bring home that time. Run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Ready now, Minnie Zimmer. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. On the ground up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag. And they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Corey Rosales. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Hutchison is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Leading off in the bottom of the Ranger ninth, the shortstop, Frankie Marichal.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Again, a 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Noah Fenn is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this is the case of a guy taking one. Team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for the Rangers,
digging in the switch hitter, Pliny Porter. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Burns is digging for home. And the Rangers are going to win this one walk-off style.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error, they left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.